if you find yourself in a situation where you're feeling down, who doesn't? If you find yourself having a bad day and you feel negative, you feel depressed, you feel sick, you feel any of those things that take you off of the path that you need to be on, there are tons of things that you can do. Me, I'll get on Periscope. I'll look at my kids. I will laugh at their silliness. I will put on some music that I love. Throw on some Michael Jackson, dance it out. Endorphins, work out. Bring those endorphins back, bring that joy back. And the number one thing that I have heard over and over again, and they brought it up in the movie, is that when you are having a bad time, you're sad, any of those lists, scared, whatever, you take your pet, your dog, your cat, whatever, and you pet them. Pets have this amazing ability to bring such joy and that warmth, you know what I mean? Like, they're your family. They are your children, you know? And I'm speaking specifically to my mother-in-law, Lene. Hold Ella when you're having a bad time and just snuggle her. And you know that that dog turns your frown upside down. Am I right? I'm right. I know it. So, you just have those things, you have to find what works for you. Whether, maybe you don't have an animal. Okay, so then you throw on some Michael Jackson and you dance your butt off. Because I don't care who you are. That's right, you are alive because of her. I don't care who you are, Michael Jackson's where it's at. I mean, how can you not dance to that? You can't. You can't help yourself. So, moving all along. Right along, I mean. Life is phenomenal. It is joyful. It is abundant. It should be that way, and it will be that way as long as you're applying the secret to your life. I don't know if I sound crazy to some people, but my guess is if I'm sounding a little nutso to you and you're not really grasping what I'm putting out here, number one, you need to go watch the movie. And number two, you're not open to it. And that's another thing. The secret is not going to work if you're not open to it. You have to be complete. You have to completely open yourself up to it in order for it to work. In order for you to manifest your wildest dreams. Okay? Replace your doubt. You have to be open. Absolutely. Replace your doubt with unwavering faith. Like the faith of a child. Okay? Replace your doubt with unwavering faith. If that's one thing I have, go into it. No judgments. You need to just go into it watching it. But if it's one thing that I have, it's faith. And faith in people, faith in my God, faith in my family, faith in my husband, faith in my children, faith. It's amazing, isn't it? So, like I said before, Matthew 7:7, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you shall find, knock and the door will be open to you. It has been in front of our faces for 2,000 years. What have we been doing with it? Nothing. Well, I have been. Because I remember. I didn't know I was, though. That's the faith of the child, that I speak of. That's what we need to have every day. Now, I'm sure I used The Secret a million times back then in my childhood, as opposed to using it much less now, when I should be using it more. But with age comes more crap in your life and more, you know, things that I didn't know that I drew to myself. You know what I mean? I didn't know that. So replace all doubt with faith. Unwavering faith. You need to feel it, and you need to feel yourself receiving everything that you want. Does that make sense? So, you need to generate the feelings and don't second guess yourself. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. That was said by Dr. Martin Luther King. It's pretty sweet guy. All that we are is the result of what we thought. These quotes are just, you can't, I mean, they're amazing. Focus on what you have and what you will have. This is something that you need to do every day. This is what I was talking about, what I was going to talk about. The most important thing about this, like I said, is gratitude. My lips are getting dry. So the most important thing is gratitude. I can't express this enough. This is something that we should be feeling even before you knew The Secret. These are things that we should be doing every day. We should be grateful for every wonderful thing in our life and finding things to be grateful for in our lives. It should be common practice, and it's not. We are a very selfish society. We take for granted things. No big deal. Welcome. We take things for granted. We take all of our gifts and our circumstances and everything, our families, our husbands, our children, our churches, our parents, our friends, our Y sisters, for granted. That ends tonight. I want you to get, first of all, I'm throwing a challenge in here, okay? On top of watching The Secret, which everyone needs to, if they haven't already done, do it. And if you have already done it, do it again, because it's amazing. So, I want you to get a journal. This one is just the one that they gave us at convention. It's just a basic little journal. You know, whatever, blank pages. Get a journal. This journal is going to be called your gratitude journal. Every single day, whether it be in the morning. Exactly. Who doesn't like an excuse for a new notebook, huh? And a pink one at that. So every day you are going to list all of the things that you are grateful for. And I hope that it comes to the point where you are filling up several pages and you're going, okay, this is a little ridiculous. Maybe I should stop. Whether you do it in the morning, whether you do it on your lunch break, or whether you do it at night, you need to do it every day. You have to thank God or the universe or whatever you believe for everything that you're grateful for. So get a notebook every day. So this is the powerful process. The feeling, the thought, and the vision. Those are the three things that you need in order to manifest your future. Okay? First things first, like we said, are your thoughts and feelings. Okay? You have to feel it, you have to think it, and then you have to visualize it. You have to visualize whatever it is, whether it be money, whether it be a car, whether it be love, whether it be a house, whether it be a material thing or something deeper, you have to visualize that you already have it. That it is not in the future, that you're going to have it, that I will be black status. No, I need to be visualizing that I am black status. I need to be visualizing that I am. Not that I will be, but that I am. Does that make sense? Because if you're visualizing and feeling the future, if you feel it in the future, then it'll always be in the future. If you feel that in the future you're going to win the lottery, then it's always going to be in the future sometime that you're going to win it. If you feel that you're going to get a new car at some point in the future, you're going to finally get that car that you've always wanted. For me, it's a Cadillac Escalade. It'll always be in the future. I'm going to send the both of you inside because I see the looks that you're exchanging and you're about to go and take your behinds inside.
You said.
Anyways, I can't. I have an audience other than you guys. So, when you visualize it, you materialize it. That is how powerful you are. Okay? You need to feel it in the now. And you can't be like, when you're doing your gratitude journal and when you're doing your visualization, it cannot feel like a chore. It cannot feel like, oh crap, I got to do that. Oh, I need to go write down everything that I am grateful for. Oh, man, what do I want to visualize today? What do I want the universe to give me? What do I want God to give me? That's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have to want it. You have to believe that you already have it and that it is part of your daily life. You have to believe that you are grateful, that you want to shout it from the rooftops of everything that you're grateful for. Everything. And it should not be a chore. Basically, that's it.